Speaking of red states and blue states, we could see major changes in the road to 270 with the electoral votes tonight. Analysts now consider two reliably red states, Texas and Georgia, to be toss-ups.
News 8's Rick Albin has a look at what it would take for each candidate to win.
As the election results start coming in, I'll be looking toward a path of 270 electoral votes. That's what it takes to become president of the United States. Now, both candidates already have some states where the estimates are they have some of those votes. For Joe Biden, it's 217 as guessed by the polls. For Donald Trump, 126. So Biden has a much clearer path to 270. He only needs to win a state like Florida and maybe a state like Pennsylvania, and that would get him almost to the mark he needs. At 266, he could pick up Iowa or Nevada, either one or any other state up there. That puts him to 270, and that's his path. Let's change those states back for just a moment and now see what it would take for President Trump to get there. He's got to win everything in the South, including Texas, Florida, North Carolina, and Georgia. If he does all that, that gets him to 224. So he's still going to need 46 votes to get to 270, and you have to find those up in the upper Midwest. So perhaps a Pennsylvania, an Ohio, and a Michigan, and that puts him at 278. But that's asking a lot. Obviously, both candidates have a path to 270. For Joe Biden, it means winning many fewer states. And for Donald Trump, it means running the board on a number of these states that are still too close to call. And that's what we'll be watching as we enter into our election night coverage. For Daybreak, I'm Rick Albin.
Whichever way you decide to vote, election officials want to make sure that you know they are prepared for you when you come to the polls.
The Grand Rapids City Clerk's with us this morning. News 8's Justin Kolar is at the LaGrave Avenue Christian Reformed Church with him now. Good morning, Justin.
Well, Teresa and Tom, voters will be able to start casting their ballots right here in just under 2 hours. But the big story, of course, this year is absentee voting. I'm joined this morning by Grand Rapids City Clerk Joel Hondorp. And Joel, how has the city changed where it's putting its resources today on Election Day, of course, to account for that big influx in absentee votes?
Well, we're still putting a lot of effort behind in the precinct. We still have 7 to 10 election workers in the precincts. We still have to prepare the precincts whether we have high absentees or low absentees. You know, everybody's talking about big elections. Every election's big. So for a clerk, whether it's a one-ward municipal election or the presidential election, we have to still do the same work and the same preparation and get things ready. So we've been preparing, getting ready for this. So the precincts will be ready.
So, sir, you know, there are concerns, of course, in a spike of COVID-19 across the state and in the county as well. We're both wearing our masks here, but those masks aren't required when people come here to cast their ballots at the polls. What are we doing as a city to ensure people are social distancing, and are we still encouraging them to wear masks when they come out on election day?
Yeah, we're highly recommended that everybody wears a mask. You know, you won't be turned away for not wearing a mask, because there are certain people who, you know, for certain reasons can't. So we're not going to disenfranchise someone just because they don't wear a mask. But then keep yourself 6 feet away, apart from each other, and make sure that we have just a good community feel when we go to the precincts. I think what we've seen at City Hall for people that have been doing in-person absentee, everybody's seeing this as a big civic get-together and has been voting. So people have to come with patience, but yeah, so masks not required, but is highly recommended.
And of course, safety has been a big topic of discussion ahead of this election as well. What steps is the city taking to make sure there's no voter intimidation going on throughout the city today? And will there be an increased police presence at any of the polling locations?
No, there won't be an increased police presence. We've been preparing for weeks weeks and months for this election. Intimidation and harassment will not be tolerated, and the first line of defense are election workers, and then city staff will take it from there, and we'll respond to each incident, because each incident will be different.
Sir, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll see you again in a little bit, but thank you very much. We really do appreciate it. Good luck today. And if you haven't yet, of course, you can still register to vote, get an absentee ballot, and vote at your local clerk's office today. You can find your local polling location and much more information on our website under the Elections tab. That's woodtv.com. We're reporting live downtown Grand Rapids this morning. I'm Justin Kolar, News 8.